Battle of the Windy City, Cubs hosting the White Sox, and the White Sox are plus 142 on the money line. The Cubs are minus 168. Over under 8.5 runs. The White Sox getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 146, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Cubs laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 122, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win this game by at least 2. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to first pitch tomorrow. If you do bet the overnight odds or the overnight pitchers, please select whatever pitcher you want, because if they change them and the odds change, you kind of get screwed sometimes. When I make my picks, it's generally based off of the pitchers and the stats. Toussaint pitched once against the Cubs this year. It was in relief, 1 inning, no runs, no earned. They lost that game 10-7. He didn't strike anyone out. They are 2-8 as a team in his last 10. He's averaging 4 innings pitched and 4.5 strikeouts per game in those games. In his last 5, they are 1-4. He's got an ERA of 3, and he's averaging 5 innings pitched, and he's thrown over 100 pitches twice and close to 100 another time. 4 earned runs in his last 2 outings, allowing striking out 9 batters in back-to-back games. Then no earned runs, striking out 4, 5 earned runs, striking out 3, and 2 earned runs, striking out 5. For the Cubs, Hendricks pitched once against the White Sox this year, 6 1/3, 3 runs, 3 earned. They won that game 7-3. I can't say in Chicago because obviously they were on the road, and he struck out 4 batters in that game. They're 5-5 in his last 10. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 4.1 strikeouts per game in those games. They've lost his last 3 starts, and I know because I picked with him in his last 3 starts, and somehow, magically, I've lost every one of those games. He has not thrown over 100 pitches in his last 5 outings. The under has hit in his last 3 games. The under is 3-2 in his last 5. He's got an ERA of 3, and he's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched. 2 earned runs, striking out 6, 7 earned runs, striking out 3, 2 earned runs, striking out 2, 3 earned runs, striking out 4, 1 earned run, striking out 5. Head-to-head, the road team's on a 2-game winning streak. The road team is 6-4. The White Sox are 6-4 against the Cubs. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line. The favorite or the underdog getting or laying runs on the run line are 5-5. There have only been 2 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, 1 in their last 4. The over has hit in their last 3. The over is 6-3-1, and the over 8.5 runs specifically is 6-4. I can't say that Hendricks can't keep losing because I know that he very quite possibly can. I really just don't trust the White Sox, and I think that this is kind of like a bullpen game for them. Although Toussaint has been throwing more pitches than Hendricks, I just have a funny feeling that they're going to snap his losing streak. I'm going to take the Cubs with the money line. I'm going to take the Cubs laying the runs, and I'm going to go over in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.